be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's 6:05. Happy Friday.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Morning, Lozzie. I know this time yesterday you're a little bit of an emotional mess, and understandably and rightfully so.
Yes.
You're up all night with Marla, your dog.
Sick doggy.
Who was having seizures and stuff through the night. I know yesterday was a big day at the vet.
It was. We got her home, and I was so excited for her to be home, but that didn't last very long, unfortunately. She's back at the care emergency vet in Collingwood being looked after.
Again.
Yeah, I got her home and we thought she was okay and we were so happy and she had another big seizure. So it's been a big 24 hours in our house. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. But as you know, we've got two dogs. We've got the big dog, a GSP, and I've got a little sausage dog,
GSP?
Ted, German Shorthair Pointer.
Gotcha. Is that what it's
Great
known about,
dogs.
like in the community?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it,
they're
hey,
GSPs.
GSP!
German Shorthair Pointer's a mouthful.
Side note, how good's a
Cute dog.
HSP?
Different, but delicious.
Thank you.
And so I've got a little sausage dog and they're best mates. They are inseparable. And my little sausage dog, Ted, if you thought I was upset yesterday, you should have seen him last night. He won't eat. He's so sad.
You've done the right thing as a caring mum. You brought Ted in with you this morning.
So he's the support dog for the office today, little
He is
Teddy.
following me everywhere. Big mad little dog.
I know.
It's like seeing me walk down the hallway and then me in dog form because
Yeah.
his little belly scrapes along the ground.
He is like you in dog
Yes,
form.
he is.
Oh, that's cute. And it even, when I pulled up this morning and you're in the car park, you were like, you okay, Lozzie? I was like, I'm okay. And then you went, oh, Teddy's here. He's even softened
Okay,
your
I wasn't that
your
flamboyant.
concrete. It was pretty. It
He
was
made
pretty
me sound like
flamboyant.
Cam from Modern Family.
You look like
Teddy!
Cam from Modern Family today
Teddy!
too.
Teddy's here.
Teddy's very excited.
Mitchell,
to be here.
Teddy's come to work.
But thank you to everyone
That
who
is-
sent me a text about the dog.
Not a video.
That is not a video. Everyone was very, very nice. I actually couldn't read all of the DMs and messages because I was a bit emotional last night. But I very much appreciate everyone's kindness.
Well, dogs are part of the family.
And you know what? Actually, was one message that so many people sent me because yesterday I said, sorry, Melbourne, I'm not quite myself. I'm a bit upset.
Oh, yep.
And so many people messaged me saying, never apologise for being upset. And I hadn't thought about it like that. And I was like, that's a good point. I didn't need to be sorry for being upset
No,
and having a
exactly.
bad day.
Yeah.
So thank you for that reminder. I needed that yesterday.
Hey, look, we're going to light the mood. We've got a lot of fun coming up today.
Today is going to be fun.
I love this man. And if I had my way, he wouldn't be running for gold. He would be back telling me the prices of groceries and I would be putting to win a car. I'm talking about
The one and only.
Larry Emdur.
I love Larry Emdur.
Today, I launched my campaign to get him back on the prices right.
No, he's doing the other one now.
Oh, yeah.
The Chase. Is he doing the Chase? Is that
Screw
it?
the Chase.
Yeah, the Chase.
I want to watch Pam from Craigieburn run down those stairs because she's guessed the price of
And
the pasta.
the little mountain climber going, oh, too high and over the edge. I loved The Price is Right.
So did I.
It was a staple. Why did that ever go?
Hey, so Larry Emdur, I've been made... Oh, sorry.
What? Did you think someone was licking your toes?
Sorry, Ted. Sorry.
Hello.
I forgot Ted the sausage dog was in. I was like, oh, did we put in a footrest? And then it moved. I have it on good authority that Larry Emdur sent quite a, let's just say, colourful dress to a very, very high-profile Australian star.
What do you mean a colourful dress?
A text full of the F-bombs.
Oh, colourful text.
Yep, full of F-bombs. We're going to get to the bottom of that.
Was it happy or angry?
I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, I can't wait to ask Larry.
We will get into that after 7 o'clock this morning. Big news for festival goers. That is coming up in the next 20 minutes. And from the doggies, Cody Weightman is coming in. How's this? He's an artist. In his
I
spare
love
time.
footballers who have a side hustle.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Many of them have it.
Petrarca's making a fortune off the field in the kitchen.
Yeah, and there's the guy who can sing. What's his name? Rankin?
Isaac Rankin.
Isaac Rankin. The guy who can sing.
Making a huge name for himself in the singing world. Let's get into it. Taylor Swift to kick things off. Good morning, Melbourne, and happy Friday Eve. This is Nova 100. Yesterday was humid in the afternoon.
I know.
I almost engaged the aircon.
Well, last night I had to pop out at like 7:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's warm.
Yeah.
It's like spring.
Yeah.
Dare we say this S word in August? I'll take it. I'll take it.
She was a sparkler. Hey, you're on the air here at Nova 100. It is Jace and Lauren. You know how sometimes your partner goes, you don't listen to anything I say.
I say that on the reg to both you and Paul.
I've never heard you say that.
To you? Yes. Yeah, well, the irony in that.
So yesterday we were doing the romantic chat that all couples do when they get together.
Which one?
What kid are you picking up? What sport are you going
that's
to?
That's romance. That's living.
Yeah. Okay, so I can do that, and then we've got basketball training. You know, just working out the afternoon.
Yeah. Life logistics.
You've got it. And one of the boys was being picked up at normal finishing time, 3:30. The other boy, we're getting later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Lou said to me, can you grab Huddy? He's staying back after school care. And I'm like, no worries.
Should have put it in writing.
And she goes, just grab him at 4:30. He's got a haircut at 4:45.
Yep.
And I'm like, done. No worries. I'm sure she said after school care. So I rock up at school.
4:30?
Yeah, 4:25.
Yep, perfect.
I had 8 minutes to kill. 8 minutes. I went and grabbed a little beer just at the pub nearby.
Did you?
Yeah, I had 8 minutes. I was like, what am I going to do? And I'm like, I'm going to live. That's what I'm going to do.
See, living.
Oh.
You are midlife living, brother.
Oh, it was amazing. I was like, do I even bother sitting down? Rocked in. As I'm walking through the school grounds, I'm watching all the kids at aftercare running around. I'm like, yeah. Sonny, no, can't see. Oh, he's not there. Maybe he's over on the other playground. No, not that much.
At what point as a parent are you like, hang on a second, this is not right. Like, he should be on that playground.
Oh, I reckon a good hour in.
3 beers later.
Well,
he's not there. I guess I've got
might as
another
well
8
go back
minutes.
to the pub. I've got another scooter in me. But I was like, oh, maybe he's inside doing art because they have like art rooms and stuff in there as well. And I was like, okay, not like him, but I'll go in. And I walk in. As I open the door, I can still see her face. The lady that runs the aftercare looks up at me and goes, I don't have your boys this afternoon.
Uh-oh. Does the panic kick in then?
Yeah, a little bit because I hadn't seen him in the playground. And I was like, no. Lou said I'm picking Huddy up today. And then she frantically picks up the iPad because they sign him in and out like prison.
Well, yeah, because it's not their fault.
Exactly. And she's like, you can see her finger going down the list and she's frantically looking. She's like, I don't have him. And I'm like, no. I was told to pick him up at 4:30. You've got him. And then she picks up the phone, starts ringing the supervisor. And while she's doing that, I'm just sort of like,
so
stay calm.
You didn't say, I might just call Lou and see if I've got it wrong?
I didn't want to do that straight away.
You didn't want to get you don't ever listen to me.
Exactly. Chat. Also, I didn't want where have you been? Not have to go, I stopped for a quick beer because I had 8 minutes to live. Like, that's not a great look.
It's only 8 minutes.
I know, but it's not a great look now. I've lost the child.
Well, you haven't lost
what I mean?
him. Daycare's lost him.
You've seen the Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive? It's like they get a head start, isn't it? Now, the kidnappers have an 8 minute head start because I stopped for a beer.
Yeah. Don't ever repeat. Don't ever tell anyone you did that.
Exactly right. So as they're frantically ringing the supervisor, I just happen to glance out to the oval and I'm like, he does soccer practice on a Wednesday. School grounds.
So you knew it
wrong
was
area.
4:30.
I half listened.
So did you ever admit to Lou?
Absolutely not.
No, God.
And Loz, we are taking the show on the road.
Jason Lawrence, Snova at Mount Buller.
I've only hit the snow twice in my life.
Yeah, but that's because, a lot of people don't go to the snow and aren't interested in the snow, but a lot of people are, and you're a Queenslander.
That's why. We'd go the GC.
But I'm telling you, even if you think you're not interested in the snow, once you go once, you want to go back.
Well, that's the thing. I've done it, and I like it, and I do want to return. So we are heading to Mount Buller.
I'm
That's
so
right.
excited.
We're taking the show on the road. September is the perfect time to learn how to ski. So head to Mount Buller with the family these spring school holidays. We're going to take the show to the snow. We want you to come. We're going to take care of transfers, accommodation, ski hire, lift passes, you name it, it is sorted.
Right, so you need to get on the Nova Player app to register or jump on nova100.com.au. And here's how it's going to work. We're going to call you.
This is fun.
We're going to make some FaceTime calls. We're going to call someone each day, and you've got 30 seconds when we FaceTime you to get your ski gear on. So if it was me...
I think 30 seconds is too long.
No, well...
30 seconds, I could go down to Kathmandu and deck myself out.
No, Jace. No. Have you ever tried to get... snow gear on. It ain't that easy.
I think a solid 10 to 15 seconds.
So it's whatever you can get. It could be a helmet, your ski goggles. If it was me, I'd just be walking around with my helmet or my beanie, my ski goggles on, just in case we FaceTime.
I'd be taking poles and skis on the tram.
Yeah.
We're different.
Well, that's it. So we could call you. You might be on the tram. You might be at home. You might be at work. You got to have your ski gear ready to go.
And I will point out, we may not call between 6 and 9.
No.
We might do it when we're in the office at like 2 in the afternoon when we're still here playing.
Hey, Melbourne, I'm going to give you the hot tip. If you enter this competition, we ain't calling at 2 p.m.
We might be.
We won't be because I won't be here.
Right, okay. Right. We won't be calling at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. is like wind down time for me.
Nova Player app, it is wine downtime.
Yes.
Nova Player app or novafm.com.au. We'd love you to come along and join us.
We're going to do a live show from Mount Buller as well.
It'll be great fun. We'll all hit the slopes together. Got a little cheeky dinner the next morning.
How good.
The show might be a little dusty.
And you could not just be staying for the one night, but you'll get 3 nights and 4 days at Mount Buller.
That's
if
pretty
you come
cool.
along with us.
All right, so there you go. Just head up the Nova Player app. It's just gone 25 past 6. Bad news for music festival fans. We are saying goodbye to one that's got a lot of history. We'll chat about it next on Nova. Morning, everyone. This is Melbourne's Kiss. Sorry, Nova. Jesus.
Fine him.
$100 in
Fine
the
him.
kitty. Bloody hell.
I'll send you back there.
Not this again.
I'll send you back there.
I don't want to go.
Pull your socks up.
I'm sorry. I did my time. I got my parole.
We ain't leaving.
We're not going back.
We're not going back.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
Okay. It's your final warning.
Exercise
We've
the
been
demon.
here. It's August. We've been here for like 5 months now.
I know, but I did some hard years there.
Is that trauma that's like triggered in your mind?
Yeah, coming up. Can we do an exorcism before 7? It is. This is proudly Nova 100.
We love Nova 100. And we ain't leaving.
We ain't leaving.
We ain't leaving.
It is Jason and Lauren with you this morning. Just gone 22 to 7. We're talking footy and the doggies coming up soon, though. But let's talk festivals.
Devastating news for people who love going to Byron Bay for the Easter long weekend for the Byron Bay Blues Fest. It has been running for a really long time, this festival, and super popular up there, Jace. It's had some of the biggest stars in the world.
Like this man?
It's hard to be the system when we're standing at a distance.
John Mayer.
Waiting on the world.
Funny story about John Mayer. When I used to work at another station many years ago, they used to bring in music acts on a Friday that hadn't broken yet. And
before he was a star.
Yeah, and the record rep would come in with like 40 pizzas because they'd have to drag us to the boardroom to listen to the music act. So they'd bribe us with free pizza. And they're like, there's this young guy called John Mayer who's going to go big. And we're like, oh.
Here we
And
go.
they're
I've
like,
heard this before.
we bought in 40 Domino's pizzas and we're like, now we are talking.
Yeah.
So we sat in this boardroom watching this young guy called John Mayer play a guitar.
But did every girl in the office just die?
Yeah, like pizza was just hanging out of everyone's mouth.
You
Like
know, though, don't you, when you hear someone like that and you're like, oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this one's going to make it.
Yeah.
You called it, Jace.
Because there was a few before that. It's the pizza. That
Never
was the
heard of them
memorable
again.
part. No.
No, but some of John Mayer's just one that's played at Blues Fest. Bob Dylan, Lauryn Hill, I would have loved to see that.
And?
John Legend.
These guys.
And I've been wrong.
Love
I've been down. Been to the bottom of every bottle.
Nickelback. I mean, who hasn't played at the Blues Fest over
I
the year?
know.
Well, the sad news is, getting quick, guys, because this year, no, we've already passed Easter. Next year will be the last year of the Byron Bay Blues Fest. It is being RIP'd like the rest of the great festivals.
Which is a shame. You know
That we've
what?
lost.
Call me naive. I thought the Big Day Out was still going on. Remember the Big Day Out?
I never went to Big Day Out. That was more my brother. He and his mates did that.
Yeah, right.
I went to Rumba at Telstra Dome. Shaggy played.
I was a host at Rumba. God, I'm old. I'd interview Blue. Remember Blue?
I'm blue, double-dee, double-die.
No.
Double-dee,
No.
Wasn't that blue? I have a blue house with a blue window.
That's
blue
not.
is the color of all that I wear. Was that not blue?
No.
What was that?
Blue was like one for the money. Yeah.
Free ride, it's two for the
money.
line.
All
rise.
That's the one. That's
All
the one.
rise. That's right.
Yep.
Well, who sung I'm blue, double-dee, double-die?
Not Blue.
Eiffel 65.
That was the one.
Eiffel 65. I think I got this one.
This is it.
All rise.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 5,
Hey,
9,
Louise in Seaford, good morning. We're talking festivals. What do you remember?
Good morning. Mine's the one that you guys were talking about this morning, Byron Bay Blues Fest.
Oh, it was a great festival.
Oh, it's a great one. Me and my family have been going for over 10 plus years. That's like our family reunion for the year. We all get off work and we all make our way to Byron.
There's been some pretty wet Byron Bay Blues Fest, though. Byron's
yeah.
not the most reliable over Easter.
She's not a great festival to get out of, is she?
That's all right. You just put your gumboots on or you go barefoot.
Yes, it's Byron, babe.
no.
Byron, get your gumboots on.
You'll be shocked to know I'm not a festival sort of guy.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't like camping. Imagine you and I going camping together. Imagine you and I trying to set up a tent.
Aren't they like automatic these days? You see them on Amazon, you hit a button and they go, oh,
Are they?
I don't know. I'm hoping
It's
so.
not a jumping castle. We've got an inflatable tent, guys.
I'd rather sleep in a
Should we
jumping
go
castle.
camping together?
Be careful what you say, because that silly little team out there will go, ding, that'll fill a week.
Can you imagine Clint, Jason, and I in a tent?
I think the cool thing is to get a swag now.
I like camper vans. A swag? I'm
little
not sleeping in a swag. That's like the personal little tent thing,
Have you
right?
seen the nice motorhomes now where they extend out the
Yeah,
side?
yeah. No, that's not. Yeah. No, it's no surprise to you either that even when I was at a caravan park, I was in a caravan. Not
Or do
in
we
a tent.
have to live off the land? Like,
No, we're not in alone.
Right.
I'd last 3 seconds.
What say like a big four? You wouldn't get off. You wouldn't share the jumping pillow. I know what you're like. There'd be all these kids crying around the edge, going, "That old lady won't get off."
No, the big fours are pretty good now.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Julie, want to come camp? Sorry, no, Julie. What do you remember about music festivals? Julie in Lower Plenty.
We've lost her.
Well, she's been to so many, she's fried.
Oh,
Julie. Hello.
There she is.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Julie, you listening to the radio? Because there's like a 7-second delay. Hello. Oh, God. I can't do this all day. Julie?
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, have you just woken
Are
up,
you?
Julie?
I think Julie.
Oh, do you want me to turn off the radio?
I reckon that'd be a wonderful idea, Julie.
I like this.
I think Julie's been to a few festivals in a time.
What's your favourite festival,
Sorry,
Jules?
Dale, we're out of time. How's that voice? Cyril, Keita Alexander, True. Morning, everyone. This is Nova 100. You are on the air with Jace and Lauren. Let's sort of talk footy. Aha. Our next guest is a part of a team that can still make the grand final. They have taken it out from being outside the top four before. However, this morning we're putting down the footy and we are talking painting.
That's it.
AFL legend Cody Weightman from the Doggies. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Jace. Morning, Lauren. Thanks for having me on.
It's so nice to see you, and we will talk footy in a minute. But first of all, I love this. You're an artist off the footy field, which many people might not know about you. Does it surprise people when you show them your art? Because it's amazing.
Yeah, it does a little bit. I think it's probably off the common track for most footballers to be doing art, but it's something that I've always sort of passively done and had as a little background project, and just starting to own it a little bit more now, and doing a lot more and loving it. So
It's cool art. I will point out he's not at home doing a boring Mona Lisa job.
I mean, the Mona Lisa did all right for itself, though.
I know, but it's a bit bland. Like, I wouldn't be lining up 2 hours to see it, you know what I mean?
It's so, like, I think we often get so caught up in thinking we know footballers because we see them on the footy field, but it's so great to see you guys doing things other than footy. And is this something that helps you with football as well? Like, keep your mind clear? Because you can't just concentrate on footy all the time, I imagine.
yeah, definitely. I think footy definitely consumes a lot of players' minds, and mine particularly. I can overthink a lot, so it's nice to chuck my headphones on and just zone out for a few hours a week and get fixated on whatever project it is that I'm doing at the time. And it's really helped my footy, I think, with having a bit more balance and something else to identify with. Everywhere we go, it's normally footy, the first thing we talk about. So it's nice to sort of challenge that, and even having people now sort of coming up and talking about art is a nice little change.
Is the mood changed? Because I imagine like 10 years ago, right, in the dressing rooms,
Footy.
Exactly. And if you rocked up and were like, hey guys, just so you know, I'm doing a bit of art on the side now, you'd cop an absolute ripping. And I mean, like, look at Track, right? He's making a fortune from cooking videos on the side. You're now the new generation, like fellow players being like, bloody hell, you're onto something, mate, because it's good to have a backup.
Yeah, definitely. And even post-career, it's nice to have sort of a little bit of another passion and something to fall on, because careers end pretty quick normally, and a lot of the time players are searching for what's next. And so it's nice to invest in something else. It's also nice that we're coming through in a time where it is accepted and it's not it's no longer that whole get a kick, mate, and focus on footy. It's actually nice to people to understand that it's good to get away from footy and that can help you get a kick. So it's good to have balance. Yeah.
Keep your
You
mind
know, my
clear off
wife
the
thinks
field.
I'm going after this.
Why?
She reckons I'm going to be that guy outside Michael Hill on the little speaker talking about the 20% off sale.
That could be your side hustle.
She's like, that's all you can do, babe. And I'm like, Lauren and I need a backup. We need a backup.
Well, not Cody, because you've got an exhibition coming up. Now, tell us about this, because it's going to give people an opportunity to buy your art and also raise money for
And it's
Make
cool
a Wish
stuff.
Foundation.
I've just had a look at some of the skateboards you do. It's amazing, mate. It's really good work.
Thank you. I'm getting a little bit better. I've done a fair bit of it now, which is nice.
Should I get him to pimp out my electric scooter?
Oh, God. Are you getting a scooter now? I thought you were getting an electric bike.
Nah, it's too much for me.
Oh, my God. Tell us about the exhibition.
Yeah, so coming up in a couple of weeks now, it's snuck up on us, but we're pretty much good to go and got an opening night that Chris from Trucker is going to help out with some cooking and
Oh, he's going to cook for the crowd?
Yeah.
Is he doing the canapes?
Yeah. And Isaac Rankin's going to do some singing, so it's going to be a really cool spectacle, I think, and just coming together and embracing our field hobbies to make an event, and it's a charity event, so it's going to be hopefully making some money for a really good cause in Make-A-Wish.
Great
So
cause.
It's great stuff for obviously kids that had a tough little journey, and hopefully we can.
Have
we can
your
make some
family
wishes
done
come
stuff
true.
with Make-A-Wish before?
Yeah, they have. My brother's actually been involved at Make-A-Wish as a volunteer for about 10 years. And
Yeah, right.
my family's was affected through Harold, my pop, who passed away with cancer. So I've always raised money for cancer, and something I've done ever since I was growing up, and sort of been second nature to help out that cause. And it's nice to be able to have my own little event now and try and give back with that. And
Yeah, it's amazing.
You know what?
Great.
There'll be some full footy nuffies that'll just want to chat to you in the room, so they'll come down and probably drop some cash to buy some art just so they can have a chat. You know
You'll do
what?
all the small talk to raise the money.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly. Yeah, mate, I'll buy that skateboard for a few grand. Now, can we talk about the finals?
So how many pieces have you got for sale at the event?
I actually haven't
you know
counted,
yet?
which I probably should, but I reckon there's probably 15 or 20.
Oh, wow.
That'll
Jeez, all
that'll
right.
be up for grabs, and it's a cool little system we're doing where there's going to be a little QR code next to the pieces, and people on the night can scan them and bid. Or
Oh, it's like a silent
there'll be
auction.
Oh, I love that.
I
yeah,
love
there'll be
those.
a link too, so people that are interstate or overseas that want to be
Oh,
involved,
awesome.
they can still have a look and bid online if
Because
they want.
I don't like the showy auctions.
No, but I get very competitive in a silent auction. I'm like, who's Jenny who's just outbid me? I'm going again. I'm
need to
doubling
invite you.
down.
Hey,
Yeah, seriously.
can we talk footy? How's the doggies looking? What have we got? 2 more rounds till the finals?
Yeah, pretty familiar position. We're
Yeah.
often looking at that bottom 4 of the 8 and trying to sneak in at this time of the year.
It's been a crazy season, hasn't it?
yeah,
It's very
absolutely.
tight in the middle there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot happening, and I think that's really good for footy. It's nice that a lot of fans feel engaged and involved still at this time of the year and haven't checked out. So hopefully we can win the next 2 and solidify that spot and then
Are
challenge.
we
a few.
going to see you in the top 8?
I think so, but
Yeah, you will.
I'm always going to say that.
Yeah.
No, you know what's
you
funny
guys
though?
are
Most
waving the
footballers don't
flag.
though. Most footballers we get on, they'll be scared to back themselves and be like, "Oh, let's just see how the season
Yeah.
goes and stuff." And I'm like, it's like you got to back yourself.
Well, you guys are kind of flying the flag for the Victorian teams at the moment because the top of the ladder's all interstate, which is boring.
Yeah, I only noticed that last night, so we'll have to do it well.
Is there a good vibe down at the club at the moment?
Yeah, we actually just finished up a big $80 million renovation, so we're in some really good facilities, and we were going quite well till the weekend. We had a bit of a hiccup, but prior to that, the energy and the vibe was awesome at the club.
What's some of the cool stuff they put in? 80 mil. What's it get you?
Like a 22-man sauna and a massive ice
A
bar.
22-man sauna?
Yeah, you can
What do you all sit in there together and
Fit
solve
half
the
the team in
problems
there,
of
yeah.
the world?
Oh, hello, anxiety. Good to see you.
confess your sins and put some water on the rocks.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be the 23rd man walking in. You'd be like, no room for you. Out you go.
Oh, isn't that the worst in a lift? You last
Oh, I
person to
hate
get
lifts.
in, then it's like,
Nah.
overweight. You're like,
Yeah.
I'll get out.
Hey, is it a traditional sauna or an infrared?
Infrared.
Infrared. I love an infrared sauna.
It's massive.
That's a lot of hot, sweaty men, isn't it?
Too many.
You said it.
Hey, mate, good luck for the event. Well done. Well done on the exhibition as well. It looks great stuff. We love it.
So the exhibition is at the Above and it's called Beyond the Game. Good luck for it and congratulations and well done on everything you're doing for Make-A-Wish Foundation. They need every bit of help they can get, so you're doing a great job.
Yeah, they do amazing work and super excited to help them out.
Good on you, mate. Cody
Thanks,
Weightman from the Doggies joining us this morning. Lot going on around Melbourne, which we need to talk about this morning. You see they're cancelling the e-scooter contracts.
Honestly, what state are we living in? Surely we have big issues to deal with.
The mayor
than
came
the
out this morning.
e-scooters.
Now that Sally Capps left, we've got a new mayor, Wolverine. I call him that because he was on the TV show.
He looked like he had chops,
Yeah, he had mutton chops.
the big sideburns.
I
But
know.
I don't know if that was the angle of the camera.
Get the man a Gillette. But he came out and said, we're getting rid of the e-scooters.
Look, we heard from the head of the emergency department at the Royal Melbourne Hospital. She said that they're having over 40 presentations a month of people suffering from e-scooter injuries. Over 50% of them are head injuries and people not wearing helmets.
So
Surely we just make
people wear the
enforce
helmet.
the rules.
Fine them for not wearing a helmet.
You don't just ban them.
Because it's worked in every other city around the world.
I was saying earlier, a few weeks ago, when I was in Europe, everyone uses them to get around. They're a great way to see the city. And for a struggling CBD at the moment, we should be incentivizing them for tourists and people to use them to get around the city and get into the city. People can't afford to park in the city. It's a great way to get in and out.
Are there tools that are using them the wrong way, riding them on footpaths? Yes, that's going to happen everywhere. Rather than just banning them, police them.
That's ridiculous. But people can have their own scooter and ride it in.
I know.
This state can be a bit of a nanny state sometimes, can't it?
I know. It's like, come on, guys, loosen up.
Sorry, some school has banned high-fiving in the last 48 hours as
know.
well. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about that later. But I don't know about you. There were some weird things banned at my school back in the day, but high-fiving was not one of them.
All right, we'll dive into that after 8 o'clock. What have you done for the first time?
Well, my friends have this habit of throwing birthday parties with a theme. Now, I've told you since I've known you, a lot of weekends, I'm like, oh, I've got a
Fancy dress.
So, or a theme. So I had a
I like the idea of it.
snow-themed party the other day, a ski one. That was fun because it's also in Melbourne and it's cold and it feels like we're in the snow. So it was like, just like, you didn't have to wear like skis, but it was like, fur coats and hats and
I'm okay with it if that's the only thing we're doing that night. If we're going to that person's house, we're staying there all night. But when you got to think, we're going to drinks afterwards, or we're doing it no.
One of my friends' girlfriends, I hope they're not listening, had a underwater themed birthday party the other day as an adult, and they went and they were all very dressed up to a bowls club, and there are only like 10 of them dressed as lobsters and stuff. And I was
a
like,
hard no.
I ain't doing that.
No, that's a no for me.
But I've got another one this weekend.
What's the theme?
Alice in Wonderland, but like the Johnny Depp kind of
Trippy Alice in Wonderland.
kooky one.
Yeah,
So
love that.
I'm like, what does one wear?
Mad Hatter.
Well, everyone's doing the Mad Hatter.
Just go down to Office Works, bit of cardboard, go as a giant ace card.
Oh, like, no, it's a Queen of Hearts, I think.
Queen of Hearts.
King
and
of
then,
Hearts.
end of the night, when you're done at the bowls club, you take it off and you got your
Yeah,
party
this
outfit
is We
on
Ain't Leaving. So this is like a...
Oh, well then go full
it's a
on,
one
go
stop.
face
So
paint.
everyone will go quite into I'm not doing face paint. But I was like, I've got to get an outfit. I've got to do it quickly. So I did it. I did the thing I said I would never do. I signed up to Temu.
I don't know what Temu is.
Well, neither do I, Jace, but
I
it
hear
is
Chrissy
a
Swan
world...
talking about it in the
She
afternoons.
loves it. And I often get like ads for Temu whenever you search for something like, Queen of Hearts outfit or Alice in Wonderland, everything comes up on Temu. And I'm
Is it
like,
is it a poor man's Amazon?
Yeah, but it's got everything, like the most bizarre things you've ever seen. So I went on there. You can't just go on the website. It's one of those things you're like, oh, that could be cool. And then you have to download the app.
Oh, the app. Okay.
And it has this thing that I like to call the wheel of death. Every time you go on it, you try and click on something. It's like, hang on, let's spin the wheel. Do you get 100% off or 80% off or 30%?
Oh, I've been sent those.
But I can't get past the wheel.
Yeah, I always shut it down.
Me
This
too.
is one of those scamming websites.
So then I got past the wheel and I've got the app.
What do you win on the wheel?
Well, see, I open the app and it says winter offer up to 85% off. But everything on it is like 3 cents anyway. Oh, now I've got, thanks for your support, mystery extra discount, question mark,
I'll give you a
mark.
hot tip. After
Reveal now.
having a past retail life, we used to put the prices up before we'd put them down in retail. So the 85% off is for suckers.
Yeah, right? There's a lot of like
How much does ski outfit cost you?
weird, kinky things on there.
Oh,
too.
there's like, okay, there's naughty stuff on there
Okay,
too.
what do you want me to search for?
Can you put Mad Hatter outfit?
Okay, Mad. I mean, I don't even know where the search button is. Here we go. Mad.
Is it cheap stuff? Is it bad?
I've never ordered from there, but
Our executive producer, The Thumb. Are you a Temu boy?
I'm a big Temu man.
Like, what do you buy on there?
I've got this thing that connects essentially so it catches all your beard shavings. It's like almost like a little
No, not the net.
The net. It's the best.
I've seen that and I've gone, what sort of person is buying a net? So do you wear it like a bib and then it scoops up and you suction cap it to the mirror?
Yeah, and it catches it all.
My wife showed me one of those because she hates finding my little
Lou
beard
would
clipper.
be on Temu.
Lou's all about Temu.
Okay, so Mad Hatter, it's 5 pieces. It's the hat, top hat with the bunny
How
ears,
much?
white gloves, fob, a little nose thing, a little pom-pom tail.
How much?
Have a guess.
Oh my God,
For
you're
the
like my
costume.
wife. When I ask how much something
Well, Larry
is, I
Emder's
never get the
coming
price.
on.
I
It's
never
like
get
the price is right. Come on, have a guess.
$20.
It's $14. But if I buy it now with my
here we go.
85% off, it's $4.
Are we worried about how this stuff's being made?
Oh, yeah, we definitely are.
You know what I mean?
But then it does things like there's this under desk walking treadmill.
Oh, this
So it's
is
got
what
no
you sent
ha-
me yesterday.
It's got no handle.
Now I know where this is going.
It's just like a conveyor belt.
Now I know where this is going.
It's just like a conveyor belt that's quiet, and you just keep walking. And I think I'm going to get one for under there. I'm going to do 3 hours of walking when I do the
No,
show.
because you know what's going to happen? When we're doing the 5K question and you're trying to concentrate so much,
I'm going to be
we'll
one.
just hear, today's question is...
Boof. Did it go flying through the studio?
Yep. And I'll be like, sorry, guys, she's just knocked herself out on the under-desk treadmill.
I don't think it walks fast enough, but I'm getting one. How much do you think that is?
Oh, well, now that you've told me the prices on Temu, $11? It's probably got poor little people stuck under the bloody treadmill
No, that
part,
one's
wheeling
180, but if I spin the wheel and get 100% off, I
That's
might
not
be right.
electric. That's poor some guy called Jerry who's under the little rubber mat, moving it for you.
I just don't understand who's buying some of the stuff on here.
I think you need to look into how it's getting made, to be honest.
No, I don't want to do that. That's like asking what's in a sausage roll.
Oh, no, we don't know. We do not want to know what's in a sausage roll. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest is a Gold Logie nominated legend of the screen.
I'll probably go scrounging around for the cameo in Home and Away again. Now that I'm a Gold Logie nominee, I thought cameo before, but now I'll sort of move over Alf.
While he's busy hosting many shows on TV these days, he holds a special place in our hearts for hosting The Price is Right. Larry Emdur, come on down.
Hey, good morning, Larry.
Hey, you guys, how are you?
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to talk to you. I mean, I've been a long-term fan for a long time. The Price is Right was my favourite show ever.
Oh, that's good. It was my favourite as well. It's good fun, huh?
Was it? Was it the best show you've worked on? You've worked on a few.
Well, I mean, I've got to say now the Morning Show and the Chase Australia are my new favourite shows. But back in the day, The Price is Right. It was just such a big part of my life and has remained a big part of my life. People talk to me about it every day. So it's, great fun, great memories. And I've got a garage full of terracotta bird baths that people won and they never picked up. So it's good.
Do you have any of the...
It's iconic, The Price is Right. Like, we use terms from The Price is Right in our everyday conversation.
Little Cliff. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Or the old putting for a new car.
Yeah, hole in one. There's some good fun. You know what I love about it? You know what I love about this whole Logies thing, and there's a lot I don't love about this campaign, is that people are talking to me about it, and all these memories come flooding back. And I love it that people have got fond memories of 20 shows I did 20 and 30 years ago. That's really special feeling.
Well, mate, it's let's be honest. The whole entertainment industry can be quite ruthless. And to have the career...
Tell me about it.
and the longevity that you've had is outstanding. You rightfully so should be up for gold, my friend.
I can't believe it's taken this long, Larry.
Neither can I.
Well, Lauren, a lot of rubbish shows in the middle, right? So people talk about...
what was the worst one you worked on?
It's very hard to narrow it down to one. Can I give you my top 10? Oh, look, there's a bunch. There was a Family Double Dare, axed after the first episode.
What was that?
It was a show. So it was a show with two teams, mum and dad on one side, and another mum and dad, and two kids on the other side. And the first question on the first night was how many F's appear in the word dolphin. Right? And the mum on the right-hand side hit the buzzer and the kids looked up going, oh, so proud of you, mum, so proud. And she said, Larry, there are 2 F's in dolphin.
What?
And so the show got axed after the first episode.
Great.
And I got kicked out of school when I was 16. I know there's only 1 F in dolphin, but it was the dumbest show. And then there was another one called Celebrity Dog School, yeah?
What was that one?
Well,
I've got my dog in the
you can't ask
studio
what
today.
that one was. It's what's on the box. It's celebrities, dogs at school. It was so bad.
Oh, you had to try and train the dogs.
The celebrities had to try and train the dogs.
What sort of celebs did you get on that one?
If I told you I can't remember, that says a lot about the show, probably.
What
No, they were
reality
a great
stars?
bunch at the time. That was a great bunch at the time. But some of them didn't have dogs. I think we had to rent them dogs.
No, oh my God, it's like when they put the Real Housewives on and they're like, she doesn't actually live in that house. They've rented that house for the show.
My Kitchen Rules.
Yeah.
That's not their houses they're cooking in.
Oh, I think all the Channel 7 shows are, I don't know about the other channels.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, gotcha, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all real on Channel 7,
You know
isn't
what my
it?
low point was, Larry? I said yes to going on. Jules Lund was hosting it. He'll love me bringing this up.
Yeah.
Hole in the wall.
Oh, is that where you got pushed in the pool?
Yeah, giant foam wall would come towards you and you're in like
Yes.
some sort of lycra outfit and had to make the shape.
That's a shocker.
That was a good show.
No, Larry, it
Maybe
wasn't.
compared to some of your shows, Larry.
That's right.
Hey, but the Gold Logie, right?
Yeah.
How does it work? Have you got people out on the streets? Do Channel 7 send people out in like Vote for Larry t-shirts?
Funny you say that, Loz.
Oh, we've got one.
Oh.
Oh my God, did you make that?
No, Channel 7 did send out shirts.
Shut
saying
up, I'm going to wear it all day.
They only, there's a budget.
They're a bit pov, these ones. They could put your face on it.
No, well, that one, if it smells a little bit of other radio stations, it's because we only printed one. It's doing the rounds, that one.
Well, I was going to say there's a guy that's always laying in the gutter on Clarendon Street outside our studio, so I could put it on him because the foot traffic that goes past.
He's probably wearing an old Price is Right t-shirt, isn't he?
We need an upgrade.
What's the night like for you, Larry? Do you normally go to the Logies?
Oh, I've been to 700 of them. Yeah. So, but never as a nominee. So I think this is different because as a non-nominee, you can happily sit up the back and enjoy wine by the bottle. But now I think I'm sort of closer to the front and probably the butt of many a pang joke. So I probably have to keep it nice. I think.
Are you
I think.
nervous about what Sam Pang's going to say about you? Because he loves roasting people, doesn't he?
Yeah, no. I think I'm at peace with that. And there's nothing he can say that hadn't been said to me in the street before after dodgy shows. So I'm ready for that. And I'm a huge fan of Sam. So it'll be really good. And last year, I said to him, last year was the best Logies ever. I've been to many
he
of
killed
them.
it, didn't he?
Yeah, killed it. Still had the room, listening at 11 o'clock at night. No one's ever done that. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
How many
He
Logies
says
have
with a
you been
nervous
to?
grin. I reckon it'd have to be 20, maybe more, maybe 24, 25. Yeah.
While we're talking about the worst things, what's the worst outfit you've ever worn to the Logies? Because there must have been some shockers in the 20 years.
Yeah, I did go through a green velvet vest stage.
Because
Because I think I saw it hanging in the window of a shop, and I thought, well, if some stylist has gone to the trouble of hanging out the window, then clearly it's a thing.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. And they did a package deal where you get 2 pairs of pants in the suit. So I did that.
So you used to have to buy your own suit because now you'd have stylists and people throwing things at you, wouldn't you?
People.
Yeah, you got help.
I got so many people. I don't even know their names. It's really cool. Once you become a Gold Logie nominee, like a truck full of people turn up outside your house.
It's really gone to your head, Larry.
Larry, since you've been a Gold Logie nominee, has it really changed your life?
The week after I got nominated, we went to Western Australia to do some filming. We were at a place called Marble Bar, and I'm queuing up at the Portaloo, and in the car park of a racetrack, and someone goes, "Aren't you bloody nominated for that prize?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is great. My Gold Logie has changed my life forever."
You can go in front of me.
That's right.
Well, look,
How good. Do
Larry-
we vote? Do you vote for the Gold
Yes,
Logie?
you do, Lauren.
Do you still vote?
Yeah.
It's voting? Okay.
Yeah, thanks for looking into this segment, Lauren.
I know.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
I've got your T-shirt on, Emdur for
Yeah.
gold, but they should have put
Thank
a call to action. I need to know how to vote.
Where do
and
you
I'll
vote, Loz?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
tvweek.com
You know what?
/ New South Wales Gov.go Laz.
We'll put the link on our socials.
Thank
Larry
you, guys.
Emdur, mate, we
We're
are
on
huge.
your campaign.
Oh, hey, just quickly, before I let you go.
Yeah.
I was driving to work the other day and I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
And in my mind, you're Mr. Innocent, right?
Yeah.
And Jim Jeffries, the famous Australian comedian, was
Yeah.
on, and he spoke about a text message he got from Larry Emdur.
Sometimes people talk to me a bit more, they're a bit more sweary when they talk to me because they think that's what I'm into, you know what I mean? And I said to Larry if he ever wants tickets to the show, and he wrote to me and it started off like this: "Hey, could I get..." Larry Emdur started the message with, "Hey, And I was like, Larry, oh my. I was clutching my pearls as I read it.
That's unreal. I went to Jim Jeffries' show last night.
Did you?
And that was the result of that ticket conversation.
Was it on free tickets?
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm a Gold Logie nominee. I don't pay
Yeah, it's changed your life.
And I've just sent him a text exactly like that, but 10 times worse. That's so funny.
Larry Emdur, wash your mouth out with
that's
soap.
so
We
funny.
love you, Larry. Good luck for gold,
Love
my
you guys.
friend.
Good
Thanks
luck.
heaps.
I'll be voting.
You are listening to Nova 100.
What have you done? Cut to the chase.
You know how sometimes, does it feel like you and I are on a reality show?
I often say I think I'm on the Truman Show.
Like I go, how does this,
And one day you're all going to be like, we're actors.
how
Sucked
does
in.
this stuff happen to us? Like I've got mates, and some of the crap that happens to you and I just doesn't happen to normal people.
I know. Like, I couldn't agree more.
So my wife,
But I still think you're tricking me by saying this to make me not think that I'm on the Truman Show.
my wife was out the other day. I said, I'll do school pickup. She said, hey, I'm going to text you some e-scripts.
Oh, yeah.
How good are they?
How good are e-scripts?
Oh.
Also, because you lose those paper ones.
Oh, gone.
You just got them in your text message.
Yeah.
2 repeats.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm going to text you 2 e-scripts.
Yep.
Can you open the links, take them into the chemist,
Yep.
and get them filled out?
Yep.
I'm like, done.
Easy.
I've got this.
Couldn't be easier.
Exactly right. Now, we've just moved into a new area.
Yep.
Beautiful Bentley.
Yep.
I'm getting to know the different businesses, shops, find my new chemist. Got to find a new one. Found this one down the road from me, went in, staff seemed lovely. Getting nervous. I said to the lady, she's like, how can I help you? And I said, I've got a couple of e-scripts. Do you do that here? And she's like, yep. And I handed her my...
And a pharmacy is a no judgment zone.
Spot on.
Should be.
Absolutely.
Don't look at what other people are buying.
Exactly right. And it should be like a priest, a confessional. You can't be going home telling people your business. You know what I mean?
A pharmacist, they actually can't do that.
Exactly right. So I've handed over the
Your
e-script.
e-script.
Yeah. Handed the lady my phone. She goes, yep, okay, no worries. Doot! She scans it.
Yep.
And then I said, there's a second e-script.
Mm-hmm.
And she went, okay. Just before I continue with the story, I want to point out something. Remember, my wife was out. I had the house to myself, which is very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember that. So I've handed her my phone, said there's a second e-script.
Mm.
Rather than hitting forward.
What do you mean forward?
Like on the website, like I've opened 2 websites. She didn't hit forward. She hit back.
Uh-oh. I don't know where to look. It's popped up on the screen. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Make it stop. I can't even look at you. Make it stop. Stop.
They're gone. The video stopped.
You've got to be kidding me.
I kid you not. I watched her.
Could you see what...
Yep. I saw the video pop up. She didn't say anything.
What was your category you were clicked on?
She pushed forward and then forward again and just
Who
looked
panicked more?
I froze. She looked at me with the most judgmental... She was an elderly woman. She looked at me with the most judgmental eyes and went, take a seat. We won't be long. So then I had to sit on the chair of shame at the chemist while you're waiting for them to fill out the script and wait for her to be like, Jason Hawkins. And then I've got to get up and get that funny little
Why didn't
basket.
you say, oh my God, this is my wife's phone? She sent me in. Were they her scripts?
Wasn't her video.
Well, you don't know that. My wife's in the car. I'm going to go and talk to her.
Oh,
about
my
what
wife
she's
is
been
definitely
doing.
not in the car. My wife was not home.
I would have blamed someone else.
Lauren.
You- Oh, God. Imagine as soon as she put that phone down, her walking around the back
Just
in her
flick
little
forward, Dale.
white...
No.
Oh,
Flick back. Flick back. Sorry, wrong website. How does this happen?
Well, that's dumb. That's dumb phone etiquette because
The
your kids
one-
could get on your phone.
The one time I had 30 minutes to myself. So I'm never doing that again.
No, and you're never going to that pharmacy again. I'm glad you didn't go to the pharmacy below work.
Oh.
That would have been way worse because there's one just in our building.
So now I drive the long way out of Bentley.
Did you say sorry? Or like, you don't have to apologise, but what did you would have been the colour of the Nova Boy. Bright red.
I just bought everything out of guilt. I have so many jelly beans at home at the moment. I'll take that.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Couldn't happen to a better bloke.
You never cease to surprise me.
I know. I like to keep you on your toes, Jace.
We finished the show the other morning, and we've got TVs in the studio, and I think the Today Extra was on. Good old David Campbell, Sylvia Jeffries, and they were celebrating the anniversary of a particular movie, Speed, starring Keanu Reeves. And you
Great
dropped
film,
them.
you told
I've got the off-air audio where you told me you haven't seen it.
What is it?
Speed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I played Speed to the kids the other day and they loved it.
And I said, what is it?
You've never seen Speed. Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I've seen Miss Congeniality.
No.
Sandra Bullock. And I've seen The Matrix. Is it like a combo?
No. It's like one of the all-time great action movies. Not Speed 2. That was horrific.
Well, Speed 2 on Rotten Tomatoes gets 4%.
Yeah, that's even generous.
Speed 1, 27.
No, are you
Sounds
serious?
terrible.
No, it's a great movie. Keanu Reeves, bomb on a bus. If the bus slows below 50, it explodes.
I like the premise of it. Is the whole thing set on the bus?
Yeah, most of it.
So it's low budget.
No. This is not low budget. This is huge. Bus going through the
Must
city.
I watch it this weekend
You
if I'm having a
watch
weekend
it.
at home?
Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock. It was their big breakout movies.
Before Miss Congeniality and The Matrix.
Before Miss Congeniality and The Matrix. It was huge.
Wow.
One of those massive 90s movies that I can't... You haven't seen any movie.
Well, I've seen a lot of Disney movies.
Your friends...
And I've seen a lot of rom-coms.
This hurts me to my soul. You're good friends with Matt Damon, and only recently you watched a Bourne movie.
Yes,
You don't deserve that friendship.
Would you think he's sitting at home listening to our radio show every morning?
I'd like to think so. Time for movie quiz, Lauren.
No, not again.
Let's head to Blockbuster.
All right.
I am going to play you a famous movie quote from the movie, and all you have to do is tell me which movie it is from.
Well, I know the actors and actresses in
You
these
should
films.
know everything.
Okay.
These are very big, famous movies.
All right, let's go.
I will be devastated if you don't know this one.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes!
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, thank God I'm proud of you.
Gosh, that pulls at the heartstrings, doesn't it?
Next one.
When life gets you down, you know what you got to do?
I don't want to know what you got to do.
Just keep swimming.
Play it again. It's Tom Hanks
No, it's not Tom Hanks.
in Forrest Gump. It's not Forrest Gump. Play it again.
Forrest runs. Forrest doesn't swim.
Well, I thought there might have been a plot twist. And they were trying to get him to swim and he just wanted to run. Life's like a box of chocolates. Never
Gotta
know
keep
what
running.
you're going to get. And maybe he thought he was going for a swim. Play it again, please.
When life gets you down, you know what you got to do?
I don't want to know what you got to do.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
That's Tom Hanks.
It is.
What movie is it? Free Willy.
It's Ellen DeGeneres, and it's from Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's Dory. She's Dory in Finding Nemo. Who's she talking to?
Just keep swimming. I don't know, another fish, an octopus.
Play it again.
No, I've got another one. Surely you'll know this.
I actually haven't seen Finding Nemo.
I know.
What did we eat? Oh, things are gone. What are you doing? It's coming out of me like lava.
Bridesmaids' favourite movie ever.
There we go.
You want to go in the restroom and not rest? Not Air Marshal John. You know they're married in real life?
Are they really?
Yeah, Air Marshal John and
The bird.
I love her.
Kristen Wiig.
No. The sister-in-law. What's her name?
Rose Byrne.
No, the funny one.
Oh.
What's her name?
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy
Yep.
and Air Marshal John are married. And in
Yes.
that weird scene at the end where they're eating the Subway thing.
All right, I got one more for you. Here we go.
They may take our lives,
Seen it.
but they'll never take
our
our freedom.
Mel Gibson in Braveheart.
Thank God.
I've seen it. I did well today.
You've done better than you have in the past.
That's true. That's not hard.
Nicolas Cage, John Travolta. Face.
Don't know.
Off.
Face. What? Off.
Face
Off?
Face Off.
What happens in Face Off?
They removed John Travolta's
No, they
face.
don't.
They did.
Well, that's dumb. And what, they put on someone else's?
Yeah, spoiler alert's in the title. Yes, executive
There's a
producer.
sequel to Face Off coming. It's called Face Off 2.
No way. Are you serious?
Yes, there is.
What, do they swap back? That's crazy. Good morning, Melbourne. Just gone 11 past 8. Hey, there is a new rule being rolled out at Melbourne schools today. And if you're on the way to school at the moment, about to drop the kids off, you need to be aware of this, because if you do it, you will get in a lot of hot water. We're going to get to that in a sec. First, so let's head to Hastings.
Rachel, good morning.
Oh my God, hi.
You've made it through.
You are the chosen one. How are you?
I am very nervous. I did not expect this.
Oh.
Very nervous.
Oh my God, you're getting married next week. Is that right?
Next month.
Next month.
Are you all set, all organised for the wedding? Got your dress?
Pretty much. I'm actually getting my dress fitting today. So.
Oh my gosh, good luck.
Any last minute doubts, or are we all good?
No, I'm all good.
Gotcha. Have we had the hens night yet?
That's this weekend.
Well,
oh my gosh.
Say hello to the fireman for me, will you?
All right, well, let's see if we can win you some cash. The question is, do you want to play for $50, a medium question for $500, or a hard question, go the whole hog for $5,000?
I'll go 5,000.
She's going 5,000. That's a lot of little $20 notes for Saturday night.
$5,000.
Rachel, I'm going to ask you a question. The second the question finishes, a 3, 2, 1 timer starts. You have to answer within that time. If you get it correct, the money's yours.
Are you ready to go?
Okay. I am, yep.
Okay, you've got this, Rach. Come on. Here we go. Your $5,000 question is...
What is the name of the deepest part of the ocean?
3, 2,
deepest part of the ocean. The deep sea? I don't know.
What was your answer?
The deep sea.
The deep sea.
It's not the deep sea.
Oh, it is the deep sea, but it's called the Mariana Trench.
Oh, I feel like I did know that. But
Yes, I know.
It's one of those ones when you hear it, you're like, yes.
Dang, I'm so glad I tried though.
Oh, no notes for the fireman.
It's over 2,000 kilometres in length and 69 kilometres wide. There's some weird things happening down in the Mariana Trench, I reckon.
I'm not going down there.
That's where it's like pitch black and they find those weird creatures that
Yeah.
they're still discovering creatures.
I'm a pool guy.
Yeah, me too. The depths of the ocean
Hey,
is
Rachel,
like space to me.
good
No
luck for the
thanks.
wedding, Dale.
Thank you so much.
And
Have
good luck
a great time on
have
the
fun on
weekend.
Saturday night. Yep.
Nothing better than a good hens party.
Yep. Little
Yes.
naughty straws. People in costume.
It's so funny. Like, it's so dorky, but so fun. You got to do it.
I know. I remember my wife coming home from her hens night.
She in a state?
Yes, and her girlfriend's decided to, with a permanent marker, draw a giant willy on her back. Honestly.
It's all in good fun.
You guys are much worse than blokes on a night
Oh,
out.
I don't know about that.
Heads up, if you're dropping the kids off this morning, you don't want to get in trouble. It's the fun police. Pull over.
The fun police have well and truly arrived down around Mount Dandenong Primary School, where John, who's the lollipop man, and I still remember, like, walking to school and seeing the lollipop person and being like, morning, hi. It was the same person all the time. It was like a nice little, it was like a safety blanket.
Also, it's the first face you see.
Totally. He has been banned by the Yarra Rangers Council for high-fiving the kids on the way to school. So he's not banned from working, but there's no more high fives allowed. No more high fives. A parent complained that it was too dangerous near the traffic. It's unnecessary contact with the child.
I am yet to meet anyone from a council who has a personality.
It's weird, isn't it? You know, a high five, but also, like the first thing I do when I see your kids, I'm like, high five. Or if someone comes up to me and says, oh, this is my son, he likes you. I might go, high five. I would never hug them, but I'm like, give me a high five.
But also as a parent, two things, Loz. First is I want kids to have interaction with other adults. I'm always encouraging, say hello to Lauren, give them a high five. The other thing is sometimes getting kids to school is a bloody mission in itself. Right. Like trying to get kids to school or trying to get kids to get passionate about school is hard. And if you've got some lollipop person, a great bloke in this situation who's sitting there high-fiving the kids and the kids are excited to see him and stuff, why come in and be a negative Nancy and stop that. Like, just honestly, we were talking earlier, they're banning the bloody electric scooters in the city now. I love this city. It's a great city.
We're a nanny state.
We're a nana city. Time to live a little, Melbourne. Honestly.
Mean, it's also a bit sad if we're calling high-fiving someone living a little.
I know, yeah.
It's embarrassing. But at school, there were some ridiculous things that got banned at my school. But that was many, many years ago.
What was that?
Well,
darts behind the tuck shop?
Oh, that was never allowed in the first place. So it wasn't technically banned.
Vaping in
We
science?
had this rule in the playground because there was a real era of kiss chasey going on at our school and in primary
year?
school. I had like year 4.
Jesus, start doing.
But you're not macking on. It was, it was like boy germs, girl germs. Anyway, it got banned, and we had a 30 centimetre rule. Boys and girls had to be at least 30 centimetres apart at all times.
Oh my God, they were doing social distancing before it was cool.
We're ahead of the curve, baby. There was a yo-yo club at school, and the yo-yo club got banned because people were too competitive about what sort of yo-yos they had. There was no violence with the yo-yos, but it was like people are really coming and upsetting other kids because they've got a tire yo-yo, which was very cool. But then there was one called the Brain, which was the coolest yo-yo, and kids were getting really upset because they didn't have the Brain yo-yo. And it wasn't formal school curriculum, so we banned the yo-yo club.
Give you a hot tip. If you're in the yo-yo club, you don't have to worry about getting caught up in kiss chasey, let me tell you.
Oh, you haven't seen me do the rock the baby with the yo-yo. I was good at that.
We're going to need a yo-yo in the studio.
Walk the dog.
Moby, our production guy, what did you have band at your school? You were part of a club, weren't you?
Our school banned marbles for pretty much everything except for 2 weeks of the year. We were allowed to have marbles. It was marble season.
Why was it banned?
Because we just frothed it. Everyone loved it so much.
Oh my!
Marble
why?
season.
Why would we allow something that makes the kids happy at school?
Marble season.
2 weeks of the year.
But now, if there's a touch of rain, let's wheel out the iPad trolley and they can just shove their face in a screen.
Oh my gosh!
I'm turning into an old man, but honestly, it's time to live a little.
Parents would froth if there was a yo-yo club at school these days and the kids went on their iPad and they're actually playing with each other.
100%. The kids are now excited when it's raining. Like, remember we used to do heads down, thumbs up and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now when it's raining, the kids are like, awesome, we'll just be on iPads all day. I'm like, how about the staff put down the margarita machine in the staff room and we get back to doing
Although
some
I
games.
loved it when they'd wheel out the
TV
the
on the
TV
stand.
with the VHS and they would watch Home Alone.
No, that's living.
Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. Has something ridiculous been banned at your school, or was there something that was banned back in the day? Maybe it was the yo-yo club. Maybe you had marble season because people were too into the marbles.
How's this, right? We tried to contact the Lollipop Man for comment.
Council.
The council won't let him talk.
They've put him on a media ban, which is also like
We
he's
can
done
get
something
Matt
wrong.
Damon on last week for a half an hour, but we can't get the
Not
Lollipop
John the
Man
Lollipop
on from
Man.
Dandenong on.
No, they put him
Honestly.
on a media ban.
And if you work at the council, mate, pull your lollipop out of you. Yeah, time to live a little.
I love John the High Fiver.
You know,
I love
I'm
a high
I'm going to
five.
stand outside that council today and high five everyone coming in and out. Pull over. It's the fun police.
What was banned at your school? 13 24 10 is our number. There is a school in Melbourne, a council actually, that have banned the Lollipop Man from high-fiving the kids. I was saying yo-yos were banned at my school. One of our...
Who was
one of our
banned?
Yo-yos.
The Lollipop Man.
The Lollipop Man.
The Lollipop Man is banned.
I
got the Muffin Man stuck in my
The
head now.
Muffin Man.
The Lollipop Man.
Moby, one of our producers here, was saying marbles were banned at his school for all but 2 weeks where it was called marble fever and they're allowed them.
He looks like a marble guy, doesn't he?
Marbles are good, old-fashioned fun. All right, what was banned at your school or currently is banned at your kid's school? Shaylee from Cockatoo, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you have something ridiculous banned?
Absolutely. So at our school, they banned the warhead brain lickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look like a deodorant canister with a ball at the top and then all that sour liquid in the bottom. And everyone just used to roll it back and forth on their tongues to the point where you would just bleed. So the school just put like a blanket ban on them. They were just licking it.
You'd bleed.
This is such a nice treat.
I know, but we'd get so competitive with those like super sour warheads that you'd be like, how many can you put in your mouth?
yeah.
And you put them all in and all the skin would peel
Kids
off the inside of
overseas
your
were
mouth.
getting like really bad burn marks. Hey, you know what they've banned a lot in schools now? Handing out party invites.
Oh, in case some kids don't get invited.
You're not allowed to do it on
At
school grounds.
I get that though. Because that is like you invite some people invite everyone besides one kid.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that. I get that. Also, who's handing out? Aren't we sending emails these days?
QR codes.
We, I think, went through a period at our school. If you invited someone from the school, you had to invite the whole class.
Really?
But my birthday, January, baby, never at school, so I could have whoever I wanted.
Perfect. That's good.
Yeah.
Only 5 kids coming to Macca's this weekend.
Maddie, good morning. There was something banned at your school.
Good morning. Well, I was in primary school, and it was back in the days of when The Weakest Link was on TV.
You are the weakest link.
That's
Goodbye.
right. What was that?
And
that
that's
woman
what
that
we were
hosted it.
banned from saying.
She's brown bread.
Oh, that's okay. You were banned from watching The
You
Weakest
are the
Link.
weakest link. Goodbye. Yep. And kids just kept saying it to other kids, and it was caused a whole thing. But then it just got banned. So
you are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's start
In
doing
what
that at work.
context, Maddie? What would you say that to someone? What did they have to do for you to say that to them?
oh, who knows? Girls were pretty horrible back at school.
Oh, so it was mean.
It could have just been.
Oh,
you
no, I'm
weren't
thinking
wearing the right shoes.
I was going to roll it out here at work.
You've
Next
got
time there's
bad shoes. You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
I'm going to bring it back. Let's
Yeah.
do it at work.
From now, a message to the team. Whoever brings up the crappiest idea in the meeting, you'll
You
be
are-
told, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye. Can we get that? Actually, can you get the audio of that? I want it on a button on the show. So if terrible callers call up, I'm going to hit the button. I just want a control panel with that only exclusively on the controls.
Is it going to replace the wrap-up music when they tell a long, boring story?
Yeah.
So, hey, Mick, tell us about your trip. Now it's just, hey, Mick, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye. I loved that show.
G'day, Jess.
Hey, morning.
What was banned at your school?
So I was in primary school, the school canteen. So being able to purchase things from the school canteen at recess and lunch.
Why?
Completely banned. Because the older kids would get their 50-cent coins and go up to preps and say it was worth more than their $2 coin because it was bigger at the size.
So they'd trade their money and the preppies would take the 50 cents instead of
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
So the whole canteen shut down?
Yeah, you could only get lunch orders and you had to bring it in like 2 days before and it was just all this drama.
Jess,
You know what, Jess?
Jess,
I
not
loved
about
that story.
Not a bad story, but I wouldn't say it was the strongest we've had. Therefore,
Oh.
Jess,
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye. Oh, I like that.
I love that. Schools are so funny. Random
And we
things.
have the maturity of a school kid.
Oh my
so
gosh, take me back to school. We should go back to school.
We
We should
must-
do primary school week.
We must go.
Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star. Hey, what's up? This is Troye Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
That's right, $20,000, a brand new Suzuki Hybrid, and flights, and tickets to see Troye Sivan in New York City. Sarah from East Keilor, you're on the standby list.
Yay! Thank you.
No
Good
dramas.
luck. Also on the standby list, Tanya from Lilydale. You ever been to New York City?
Never. I can't wait.
You
Well,
are-
good luck. You're on the standby list.
Thank you.
We're
New
gonna
York
be-
City to see Troye Sivan. How amazing. What an experience.
We're going to give you more chances to get on the list after 9 this morning.
You
but,
never know who's going to call through for this competition, do you?
Well, that was the thing. I was listening to Melchicina yesterday on Nova, and I almost drove off the road when she got this phone call.
Hello, Laurel. Is this your first entry into Nova's Cash Car and a Star?
It is indeed, but I wanted to find out if I'm eligible because I'm Troye Sivan's mum.
Oh my gosh, Laurel, this is insane.
I was totally blown away when I heard the competition and I was like, oh my God, this is happening.
Let's go.
How do I fact check you?
Okay, so go on to Troye Sivan's mum. My name is Laurel Millet.
How is he? Tell us the goss.
He's really good. He's in LA. He's rehearsing and we're getting ready for tour. So it's amazing.
We love your son. We're so proud of him because he's just absolutely dominating the music scene at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
And she joins us this morning.
Laurel, good morning.
Good morning.
What about that hail? I might I might get flown over for free if I win the competition.
I'm sure your boy could hook you up with tickets, right?
I would think so, yes. I would hope so.
That was so funny.
That was so cute. So he did he grow up in Melbourne?
No, he grew up in Perth. He was 2 years old. No, he was 2 when we moved to Perth.
Yep.
We lived in Perth for 20-something years and now Melbourne.
And have you had a chance to chat with Troye and say, guess what? Mum was on the radio yesterday trying to win tickets. I reckon it'd go down well.
I have. And he said to me, Mum, he actually thought that I'd won. And I said, no, baby, I haven't won, but I am in the draw. And he goes, Mum, well, I think you should get the tickets back.
Oh, my gosh. We should call him and tell him that you've won.
Yeah, she won the 20K, the car, and she won the tickets. We feel like it's an inside job, Troye.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, how proud are you of your son? He's doing so well.
He's doing really well. And it just is amazing because he's worked really hard. And to see him actually getting there now is just a huge proud moment for all of us.
I'll tell you what, there is not many artists that get to play Madison Square Garden in New York City. Like, I think, did you see Beyonce there? Or no, it was Mariah?
I saw Mariah Carey there. I've seen Billy Joel there.
Like, to have Troye Sivan's name up on Madison Square Garden, that is huge. You should be really, really proud.
Are you getting to go, even if you don't win our competition?
Well, I'm working on it at the moment. So, yes, we really do hope that we can go.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
We've just done the Europe tour with him, which was fantastic.
Oh, what are you, like a roadie?
Yeah, I would be too. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got my bag packed and I'm ready.
Well, I suppose
you got your AAA badge. Yeah, the parents are celebrities these days.
They really are. Hey, say hello to Troye for us. And
I will indeed.
Everyone is very excited about winning a trip to go and see him.
Thanks so much, and thanks for letting me be cheeky and enter.
I love this.
What a good sport.
How good. It's so funny. I love parents of celebrities that are still like, pinching themselves. Her son's playing at Madison Square Garden.
My dad, I used to I was doing a night show on another station, like the Hot 30 at night. And it was like a national show, and I was getting calls from this guy in a bottle shop in Brisbane saying, hey, your dad was just in here pointing at the radio going, that's my son. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, mate. You've
met my dad.
Well, we rang my dad on the show and said, you can't be going around doing that.
Yeah.
Then the next night he went to the bottle shop and he goes, see that radio? He goes, I was on that last night. It wasn't about me anymore. It was just about him.
Yeah. Remember when we used to have my dad on every Friday? His name's Bobby. We had him on for 2 bobs worth.
Yeah.
And he would go around. He lives in Mount Dandenong. He would go around all the local shops and put signs in their windows about what time he was going to be on the Friday. And it would say, Bobby, 7:30 on Jason Lauren.
The sad bit is when we did research, we actually got a spike at 7:30.
He was very popular, Bobby.
Yeah.
Filthy. We dropped his segment, but he talked too much. I was like, Dad, wind it up. You know what we would say? You're the weakest link. Goodbye, Bobby.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
Hey, guess what? We don't have to say it anymore. Bobby.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Bring back the weakest link. We're going to start that petition.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.